President Donald Trump heads to Pennsylvania today for a rally at U.S. Steel amid another twist in the president's trade policy. On again, off again, tariffs meets on again, off again, court decisions.
A new federal appeals court decision is putting a lower court's ruling on hold until at least June 9th, when both sides will submit more arguments on that.
The president getting a win out of what was a loss here. NBC's Alice Barr has details from Washington, D.C.
President Trump heading to Pennsylvania today for a rally at U.S. Steel on the heels of a new reversal, allowing his sweeping tariffs to remain in effect for now after a federal appeals court temporarily paused a ruling by the Court of International Trade that blocked most of the president's tariffs because they said he'd exceeded his authority and using an emergency powers law and sidestepping input from Congress. President Trump slammed the ruling overnight, saying if it stands, it would completely destroy presidential power, and arguing that getting congressional approval for tariffs would dramatically slow the process as his administration negotiates trade deals with world leaders.
Very adamant that this is the right approach, and so, while we're ready for a backup plan, that's never going to happen because this is going to work.
The White House does have other means of enacting tariffs without emergency powers, leaving business owners like Victor Schwartz, lead plaintiff in the trade case and founder of a small New York-based wine company, guessing what's coming next.
The tariffs are a cash flow killer, particularly impactful for a small business. This kind of uncertainty is terrible for business.
Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent weighing in overnight on the state of trade negotiations, saying some deals are close, while on the closely watched talks with China,
I would say that they are a bit stalled.
The White House promised to reach 90 deals in 90 days, leaving them until July 9th, with few announcements so far. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
President Trump's Pennsylvania rally today, that is aimed at promoting a partnership between U.S. Steel and a Japan-based steel company.
That's right. The president had vowed to block Nippon Steel, that's the Japan company, from buying the iconic American company before announcing an agreement for what he called partial ownership, with the company staying under U.S. control. But the details have not yet been released.